So, hello everybody. So, it's time to do another little non-duality chat. And today we're here with Chris. And Chris, he just woke up because the time zones changed. It's changed to summertime here on Cyprus today. So, we got like 1 hour miss with the calculation. But that's fine. That happens. That's life, right? Hi, Chris. How are you?
Well,
Are you awake?
yeah, so nice to finally meet you.
It's very nice to see you, though.
Yeah,
I always appreciate your energy and your posts, and where I've seen you online in the groups.
yeah. Are you originally from the U.S. or are you
No, I'm
originally
from Sweden.
from Sweden? Okay.
Yeah. But I haven't lived there for like 12 years. I've been traveling a lot.
Oh, okay. Wow. And how'd you
With
end up in
Cyprus.
Cyprus?
Hmm.
I've always been curious how you ended up there. It looks like it's so beautiful.
It is beautiful, but I'm just, trying out different places. I don't have a plan with anything. I'm just going with whatever I'm drawn to go. I go there.
Nice. I like
Going
it.
with the flow. Where are you actually? I'm not sure which city you're in.
I live in Kansas City,
Mm.
Missouri, in the U.S. Yeah.
Hmm. Is it where you're born?
Nearby. Yeah. Yeah. I've been here most of my life. I mean, I've traveled around too a bit, but yeah, I've been here most of my life.
So when did you get into non-duality?
Oh, like 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, just kind of jumped right into it, it seemed. Um, but yeah, I mean, I was never really into spirituality that much, really, before that. But yeah, I just came across it on YouTube. I think, like a lot of people, I think too.
Hmm.
I'm not sure
It just
how
popped
most
up, a
people.
video popped
It,
up.
yeah, it just popped up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of suffering, and I guess the YouTube algorithm probably picked that up.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes, it seems. Um,
Yeah.
and then
Well,
you
yeah,
just
the
got
message.
sucked into it, like, or like,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, the radical message. Yeah, and yeah, for some reason it just resonated. And
Mhm. I've seen you in some of the older videos I watched, like Suzanne's and different people's. It's funny to see people show up and like the evolution of where people are.
yeah, yeah. So you know Suzanne?
I,
Is it
I
Suzanne?
mean, I watched all her videos. I watched pretty much everybody.
Yeah,
I don't know her personally, but she's amazing. I love her stuff. Yeah.
yeah. No, she's beautiful. Yeah.
So are you still watching any speakers or not so much anymore?
Yeah, not so much anymore, really. Um, yeah, can't really say there's a whole lot of interest in it.
And you're also not joining so many meetings anymore.
Yeah, no, not really. I like to pop in once in a while. I went to Sanders meeting, I think a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I mean, life's just kind of busy too, and I've got work and my boy, and so
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there's not really any need to seek anything really. So
Yeah. Would you feel that the seeking completely fell away for you?
oh yeah, yeah, sure.
Was that like a gradual process or just something that kind of happened? Or
Um, yeah. So I mean, it's not something that really happens, but yeah, I mean, it did kind of just seem to fall away gradually. Yeah, over time. I mean, once it was kind of seen that there was no one really here, um, and there was no separation. It just kind of seemed to be revealed that that was the case, um, and yeah, I mean, it seemed like after that, it was just there was the seeking kind of died, and then he died.
yeah, it's so funny to hear people uh, describe it because it's so similar the way different people talk about it. Even, I mean, of course, there's differences as well, but it like, yeah, I mean, there is similarities in how people talk about it. Like nothing
Yeah.
really happened, things like this.
Well, yeah. I Nothing's actually happening right now.
Exactly. I'm not fully in that place where I see that clearly, but
Well, yeah.
I have a sense of it as well. But I mean, I'm still in time and space also, you know, a lot of the time. Or I guess it's a little bit fluctuating or something. I don't know. But you don't have an experience of things actually happening anymore.
I mean, there's just no one here this is happening to, I guess. It's just not what it seems. It just never really was. Um, but yeah, it's hard to describe. Um, but yeah, it's just life is just not a problem really. It seems for anyone. Um, yeah. Um,
Did it feel like a problem before?
oh yeah, yeah. It seemed very heavy. Yeah, it seemed like there was a very real lived sense of being a person with problems and um, that was separate from everything. Yeah. I mean, when there's that energy, it seems like there's always a void that needs to be filled, or there's always somewhere that I need to go and explore. Um, yeah, I mean, it seems like that energy, it just wants to seek happiness for itself, and and it'll do it seemingly for at the expense of others, um, and yeah, I mean, it seemed like there was a lot of that, and there was a lot of harming of others too. Seemed that kind of seemed to, I don't know, just bring me to a point where it was just enough. Yeah, it just couldn't happen anymore. Uh, it was either suicide or the me had to go. At that point, yeah, it seemed. But
So
uh,
you never fall back into that anymore? It kind of stabilized?
say that again.
Um, so you never fall back into that kind of state or whatever where it feels heavy anymore?
No. Yeah, not really. No. I mean, I can feel anger and things like that. Once in a while, some anxiety could arise, but it doesn't seem to last.
And also,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's not a problem if it comes up, right? That's how I feel.
Yeah, it's just what's happening, it seems, and not
Yeah.
for anyone really. It's just what's happening.
You don't have to identify with the feelings or like it's not you really. It's just something that comes up and goes. It's like a
Yeah, I mean, it was never really anyone. It was,
Mhm.
it's never there for anyone, or it never belonged to anyone. It was never done by anyone.
To me, it seems like it's the problem part that's the real sticky bit. Like if something comes up and on top of that you think that there's something wrong with you for that thing coming up, you know. As long as that layer is not there, then everything is free to come up because it doesn't matter. Is how
Hmm.
it
Yeah.
feels to me. No wrongness with anything. Like,
No, yeah. Well, how can there be?
how can there be? Well, it's convincing to a lot of people most of our lives, but it's very free to smell the or taste the freedom from that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is a freedom in it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, the lightness. Like you don't have to take everything so seriously.
Yeah, it's funny. It seemed to be what was always wanted when there was a sense of an individual here, but it doesn't seem like it's something that's wanted now. It's just what it is, I guess. If that makes any sense. Like,
Hmm.
it doesn't
Well,
seem to
yeah.
matter. It's not
Also,
really
you don't have
special.
to want it if it's already there, you know.
It's not special, anyway. It's just what it is.
Mm. Yeah, but why would you have to seek something if everything's okay right now, or like if it's just what is right now, you know? You don't have
Yeah.
to look somewhere else. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It just always seemed so special, this idea of losing the self, or you know getting to a state, or the state where there's no problems. Or there's, I mean, there's still challenges, but they seem to be approached differently, and they just don't seem to affect anyone. But
That's amazing. I mean, it's ordinary but amazing also at the same time.
very ordinary, yeah. That's how I would describe it. Yeah.
It's just like everything is exactly the same as it always been. It's just like the layer on top is kind of not there.
Yeah. It's
All the stories about what's happening.
yeah. I mean, there was a lot of misconceptions about it in the story, for sure. It's not anything like I thought it was going to be.
How did you think it was going to be?
I thought it would be like a constant state of bliss. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean it's not like there's been a point that's been reached or anything. Like it's still in the dream, it still seems to be constantly moving, constantly growing, constantly dropping, of things. I can't explain it, uh, but yeah, I mean it is what it is. I can't really say much.
Nothing to say. No, it is hard to talk about it, but it's also fun to try
It
and
is,
talk about
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
it. It's fun to hear different people describe it. I find just different words put on it. What can't be described.
And I mean, it seems like it will always evolve here and how it's described, because it seems like I'm always, always thinking of different ways to describe it, and it seems like just more and more it seems like more and more is always going to be revealed. It's like it's not finished, this revealing of just what is.
It's beautiful. Okay, I think maybe that's enough for now. Just a short little chat,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you finish your morning. Don't woke you up too early. No, that's okay. And I'm sure I will see you around online, It's always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, it's good to finally meet you.
Bye-bye.